What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the weekly challenge. And I'm doing something for the first time this week. Once again, I have changed from a best hand configuration to a random hand configuration. So, right now, you're looking at the worst hand you've ever seen in a weekly challenge with me because usually we're playing a best hand variety of this tournament. I thought we would try something a little different, shake it up, and see some decisions that we just never see. And this is a great example of that. Our partner is actually the one that has the strong hand here. They're opening one no trump, and the question is, what would we do with this hand? And make your call, and I'm going to make mine in a very short period of time here. But what would you do with this hand? This is an interesting one because you're kind of on the threshold of the correct number of values to be bidding with this hand. The shape of this gets us to, I think, more of a game forcing situation. If we had to pick game forcing or non game forcing, I would rather game force with this hand, even though this is more of an invitation, to be honest. But with this shape, if we have enough to invite, at least, we should start with statement. And that's what we're going to start with here. We're just going to bid two clubs. And we're going to see what partner responds. If they respond a major, that's great. And in fact, that increases the value of our hand enough to bid a game. And that's what we're going to do. If they had bid two diamonds here, we would have to choose once again how strong we would treat this hand. We could bid Smolin if partner bid two diamonds. That would be the 3 heart bid, which would show 5 spades and 4 hearts. And that just gets partner to play spades when that might be right for us. But here, it didn't matter. Partner showed a major, so we're just going to bid game in that major. And we'll hope that partner has the right hand for us here. And the right hand looks a lot like what they're holding here. It's still not going to be completely clear how many tricks we take on this because the heart suit is a little bit of a challenge here. But we can see here we have a chance at lots of extra tricks in spades. And we have a double fit, in fact, on this hand. So here, we're just going to win this ace of clubs. And now we're going to draw trump, right? We're eventually going to take a spade finesse and hopefully take some extra tricks in that spade suit. But here we're going to draw some trump first. And at this point, I'm just going to lead a low heart to the queen. And we see the ace there. And now here comes a low heart. And we just saw the jack get played here. What are we going to do? And here's the weird thing, right? The jack suggests shortness, right? It suggests that they don't have the 10 there. They could have jack 10 doubleton, though. And this is a tough one. They're putting us right to the test. I'm just going to play low and assume that the 10 isn't there. If it is, nice job, robot. So here, good news, bad news. Good news is the finesse worked, and we kind of know how to play trumps from now. The bad news is we got a really bad break in this suit. All right, so I'm going to actually do something here. I've won this trick, luckily, in the north hand, and that was a nice victory here because the 7 of hearts holds, and now I'm going to take a spade finesse first, right, and then play hearts again afterwards. So here I'm going to play low to the jack. Notice I don't have the 10, I don't have the 9, right? So in these cases, I can't play the queen of spades. I mean, I could, but now I'm guaranteed to lose a trick. The best way to play these suits is to take one finesse, and here it lost anyway. If it had won, let's say, we would now cash the ace and hope the king was falling doubleton onside. If not, we're going to do something like this. So here, I'm going to take another finesse. And at this point, I'm actually going to ruff a club. All right, well, watch what I do here. I'm going to ruff a club just to get that out of the mix. I'm going to play a diamond to the ace. And the rest of this is going to come down to the spades breaking evenly. Here comes the king of hearts. I'm going to pitch the jack of diamonds just in case I need to take a finesse later in diamonds for an extra trick. And here we'll see if spades are breaking. They are. And because we ruffed a club, we have no more losers here, right? You can see that we're going to take the king of diamonds. We're going to take all 3 spades. So I'm going to claim here, and we are going to claim plus 450. Not the worst start with these robots here. And we can understand that we're playing imps, by the way. We're not a best hand tournament, but we are still playing imps. So here, I would guess the robots have a very similar score on their card after this Ward 1. 4 hearts seems like the right place to play, and if we get everything correct, and luckily we guessed hearts correctly, we're taking enough tricks to be successful there. I wouldn't guess the opponents would go down there, but they might have a chance where they take less tricks in hearts, or maybe they don't get the game. I don't know. Unlikely, though, it seems. All right, next hand here, and we're going to pass, right? This is going to be a very different experience than you're used to because we are not guaranteed to have the best hand here, so we're going to be playing kind of normal bridge, right? And here, an 8 count, second seat. We're out of this auction, and now we see our partner open 1 club. 4-4 in the majors. We're just going to show our lowest ranking major first. Notice that Difference in quality, clearly, right? But we're just concerned with numbers, right? Here, 4-4, we bid them up the line. And now if partner had some spades, they would show them. Here, they just jumped to 3 clubs, which is some extra values and some clubs. I like 3-no trump here, and I'm honestly, I hope they lead a spade. It's a pretty normal lead for them in situations like this. When partner shows this amount of extra values, having this queen is huge, right? This queen of clubs. As you can see, the king of hearts is getting led. They've opened up their best choice of suits for sure with this heart play, but they're going to need the hearts to kind of run here. They're going to need to run 5 hearts to hold us to any sort of normal result here. And take a look. Now we're in business here. Now we can take a lot of extra tricks because they've switched. Let's take a quick peek at how we're going to navigate these waters here. I guess we'll play a low spade just in case they're leading from the jack and the 10 and we can get this here. We'll win this queen. We'll play low to the king. And now, guys, we have to kind of take all our tricks in one boat here. So we're going to play low to the queen. We're going to cash the ace of spades. We hope to see, okay, we hope to see that fall, and it did, right? And now we'll play the 9 of spades, pitching the queen of diamonds. And now the rest is history, folks. We're going to lead a low club towards that ace. We started with 9 of these suckers, so we know these were always breaking, and the spade suit broke evenly as well. Robots did a poor job, apparently, of signaling to each other that they had the cards that they did because they could certainly take the first 4 heart tricks on this contract. They can't beat it, right? The fact that the hearts are 4-4 between the 2 hands means they can take a maximum of 4. And as you can see, guys, we had 11 top tricks on this hand. All right, we weren't ever taking less than 11 because we have 7 clubs, 1 diamond for 8, and 3 spades for 11. Right, so here, as long as we get in, we're ripping off a bunch of tricks. It's just when will they allow us in? Well, too early for their tastes, I'm sure. All right, there's our first 2 boards, folks. Not the worst start to be playing in a non-best hand tournament. 2 good games for us. We'll see the opponents play some games here and here. This is a more normal-ish type, stronger type hand. It's only 11 points. And again, in these circumstances, the opponents could have more. So we'll see what we do with this hand tomorrow. And I thank you for watching today, guys, in this newer version where, hey, maybe we're not going to have the best hand each time. So join me for the rest of this week's tournament. We'll see how we do in this format. And until next time, guys, take care.